श्यामलावार्तालिबाला समेत श्रीललिताम्बिकायै नमः। श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। ज्ञानमुद्रा ज्ञानगम्या ज्ञानज्ञेयस्वरूपिणी योनिमुद्रा त्रिकण्डेशी त्रिगुणाम्बा त्रिकोणगा। ज्ञानमुद्रा ज्ञानमुद्रा Gnana is also called as Chin Mudra or Bodha Mudra. So if you see the Vigraha of Dakshinamurti, he's got the Gnana Mudra. You get Gnana Mudra by bringing together the thumb and the index finger to form a circle with the middle ring and little finger straightened up. That becomes Gnana Mudra, Chin Mudra. That is, even in Buddha also has got Gnana Mudra. So Gnana Mudra is different from the Dasha Mudras that we talked about. And the Brahma Vidya is in the Gnana Mudra. So the Nama Rupa is the thumb and the index finger put together. It is the Jiva and Parabrahma becomes one, and then you are left with the Asti, Bhati, Priyam in the three other fingers. So the entire Jagat is in those 5 fingers: Nama, Rupa, Asti, Bhati, Priyam. So if you get rid of Nama and Rupa, you are left with Asti, Bhati, Priyam. And that Asti, Bhati, Priyam is the Parabrahma there. And the thumb and the index finger put together talk about the Jiva, Parabrahma, Ekatvam or Aikyam. Gnana Mudra, Gnana Gamya. She is attained through knowledge. This is like Bhavana Gamya, Bhakti Gamya, Dhyana Gamya. So through Bhavana, imagination, meditation, through Bhakti, and Dhyana is meditation. So these are the ways through which one can attain Devi Lalitambika. And finally, Gnana Gamya, through knowledge. Right? You can't get her through any other route. So all the Bahir Yagas and all, will take you to a particular time point. Those Kramas or Niyama Palana will bring you to a particular condition. It's actually conditioning of your body and mind. But only through Vicharana. Vicharana is thought, thinking. Nirantara Vicharana. Continuously thinking of her, and you gain knowledge, and through knowledge you can attain her, which is why the next name is Gnana Gneya Swarupini. She herself is the Gnana Gneya Swarupini. So this is like your Dhyana Dhyatri Dhyeya, right? Dhyana Dhyatri Dhyeya. Similarly, Gnata, Gnana, Gneya. Gnata is one who is seeking knowledge. Gnana is the knowledge. Gneya is one who is to be known through that knowledge is Gneya. So when they say Gnana Gneya Swarupini, means she is the knowledge, and she is the one who is known through that knowledge. So in other words, knowing the knowledge itself means that you have attained her, which is why this name is coming at the end. It is coming at the end. So the previous 950 names that we have talked about, right, is the Gnana. And through Gnana you attain her, because she is in that form of knowledge. Gnana Gneya Swarupini. Gnana Gneya Swarupini. So, attaining her is not necessarily going X number of light years to Manidvipa or some other place through this Sharira. That is not moksha or mukti. The knowledge of her itself is the mukti, because once you have the knowledge, anything, you want to cook something, right? You got the ingredients, and knowing the knowledge of cooking alone is enough. The product is done and dusted, right? So knowledge is the key thing there. So the Brahma Vidya, if one gets it, that itself is the siddhi there. Gneya. Gnana Gneya Swarupini. It sounds so simplistic, but actually, the more you do the vicharana, you realize yourself. Gnana Mudra, Gnana Gamya, Gnana Gneya Swarupini, Yoni Mudra, another mudra is coming here. Trigandeshi, Trigunamba, Trikonaga, Yoni Mudra. Yoni Mudra is the 9th mudra. In the Dasha Mudras, the 9th mudra is Yoni Mudra, and Yoni Mudra is used for Bindu, which is the central point of Sri Chakra, where the Lalita Maha Tripura Sundari is there. And the 10th mudra is Trikanda Mudra, that is Samashti for the entire Sri Chakra. So therefore, Yoni Mudra is, you have Namaskara Mudra, so Yoni Mudra is the Namaskara Mudra for Devi Lalitambika in the Bindu Sthana. Yoni, I've already talked about Ayonir Yoni Nilaya, the fact that Yoni is the Karana Shakti, right? The source of all the living beings, right? So Yoni Mudra, it's the Namaskara Mudra in Sri Vidya tradition. Yoni Mudra. Again, which is why Yoni Mudra is coming in the end, because we almost reached the final few names of Lalita Maha Tripura Sundari, which is why the Yoni Mudra is coming here, the fact that we have reached the Bindu of Sri Chakra. Trikandeshi, Trikanda Ishi. So Trikanda is the 10th mudra, which is the Samashti mudra for entire Sri Chakra. Khanda is parts. Trikanda is 3 parts. So if you take our Sri Vidya mantra, it has got Vagbhava Kuta, Kamaraja Kuta, Shakti Kuta. So there are 3 parts to the mantra. If you take the Sri Chakra, it's got 3 mandalas: Agni Mandala, Surya Mandala, Chandra Mandala, right? So that is Trikanda, Ishi. So she is the ruler of those 3 parts or Trikandas. That is Trikandeshi. And as I said, everything in this world can be divided into 3 parts. Trikandeshi, Trigunamba, Triguna Amba, mother of 3 gunas, which are Sattva, Rajas and Tamogunaha. And she is Gunatita. The Brahmanda will run on those 3 gunas, isn't it? So the Kameshwari, Vajreshwari, Bagamalini, Devis are representative of the 3 gunas which have come from the Bindu. Trikonaga, Trikona. What is Trikona? Is triangle. Trikonaga means she is in the middle of that triangle. So she is in the middle of that 8th avarana, which is a triangle in the form of Bindu. Trikonaga. So this is essentially referring to the Sri Chakra there. Trikonaga. So Gnana Mudra, Gnana Gamya, Gnana Gneya Swarupini, योनिमुद्रा त्रिकण्डेशी त्रिगुणाम्बा त्रिकोणगा। श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः।